We're back in the magical world of Elden Ring. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So here we are with the 1.05 update, which adds a number of new fixes, changes, and adjustments to the overall game. So we're going to be moving around the world talking about those as we do with every update, and also showing things off for the game as of this current point in time. So the biggest thing to note is further improvements to the performance of the game. So we're going to be showing off some of the areas with the frame rate mode on, some of them with the quality mode on, and we're also going to be talking about the fact that this does have faster loading times. That's right, the load times have been improved, and that's something we're actually going to jump to almost right away here, because I do want to showcase that feature, because, you know, to me, that is a pretty big deal, the fact that we do have, you know, improved loading times. So I guess the thing that we're going to mention off the bat is, of course, we're on the Series X. So additional elements: in transactions with NPC Twin Maiden Husk, the following Bearing Bell items may have been changed so that their liberated status will be carried over to the new Game Plus policy. Bone Peddler's Bell Bearing, Meat Peddler's Bell Bearing, Medicine Peddler's Bell Bearing, Gravity Stone Peddler's Bell Bearing, Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing, Somber Stone's Miner's Bell Bearing, Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing, / Ghost Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing. So keep in mind, I did say that we are going to show off the loading times, but I always do prioritize showcasing this area here, because I do tend to notice that the performance is usually a little hardcore in this spot. So that's why I always like to show it off first, and it doesn't make sense to load somewhere else and then load back in here, in case you are wondering. But seriously, load times are definitely something that I want to be showing off and presenting. Still have that pop-in and stuff like that. But I think you can tell that maybe while there's some dips, and if you have VRR, like variable refresh rate, you're going to have a really smooth time in this game, quite honestly. But you can definitely tell that this game is running a lot smoother, particularly up against launch. They added an emphasis to the choice of the Sacred Flask, and several other options that become strengthened in the Grace menu. Added sound effects when other players' summon signs appear. That's cool. That's a genuinely helpful feature that they could add to this. I would say most of the stuff they've actually added to this game feature-wise has been really good. Definitely made it a lot easier. So, bug fixes. Fixed a bug where equipment could be changed from the equipment menu during the use of a skill under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug in the War Cry skill where the effect was applied to a weapon that was not the target of the skill. Okay, so this is the perfect time for us to, well, fast travel. So we're going to fast travel not too far. We're just going to show that off first. We're going to go to the War Master Shack just so you can see the load times. So keep in mind, it used to take, I think it was like 6, 8. Holy, that is fast. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it used to take like 6 to 8 seconds or so, depending on where you go. That was pretty instant. Okay, let's go all the way over here. So a little bit more of a distance, and we'll show that off. So they fixed a bug where the Barbaric Roar, Warcry, and Troll's Roar recovery time was longer than expected. You don't even get like a second to really chill out now. That is remarkable. Okay, we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna go all the way over here. Pretty far loading. Let's see how that goes, because usually more distance, it takes longer to load. So fixed a bug where the effects of the Determination and Royal Knight's Resolve skill did not always wear off with certain weapons. That is insanely fast. I am genuinely impressed by the improvements to the speed here. That can't be more than, like, what, under 4 seconds each time? Going anywhere? That is crazy. Fixed a bug in which some attacks of the Ice Spear skill are unguardable. That actually feels like legitimate next-gen loading. I can't even believe that. Seriously, I am so impressed by this. So, fixed a bug that caused the attack power of some skills to be reduced when using the Golden Vow skill. Fixed a bug that the light wave of the Moonlight Greatsword skill sometimes does not aim at the locked-on target. So they fixed the performance a lot. They fixed the loading a ton. They're really doing a good job with this one. Wow. Fixed a bug that caused damage to allies when the seppuku skill was under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that caused the increase in attack power of the seppuku skill to be higher than expected due to some attack motions. Fixed a bug in which the status effect was applied when using the Horaz Luke's Earthshaker skill. Alright, well, let's try... I don't want to go to the underground real... the sewers are terrifying. Fixed a bug in which a status effect was applied when using the Horaz Luke's... Oh, we just said that one, sorry. Fixed a bug where the Waves of Darkness skill would not hit the enemy with a spinning cleave, because that's kind of annoying. Fixed a bug that caused unintended motions to be played when switching to a different... sorceries or incantations while using a sorcery or incantation. Fixed a bug that the FP consumption increased when using the sorcerer's magma shot and the rolling... Oh geez, sorry, I wanted to jump down here. And the rolling magma while riding a horse. Fixed a bug where the claw talisman attacks except jump attack of the weapon Golem's halberd is different from expected. Fixed a bug that when the weapon pulley crossbow with the left hand with the right hand weapon was given an attribute by magic or item, the effect was given to the pulley crossbow as well. That actually would have been very, very helpful. Okay, I can't get over how fast the loading is. Like, I really, really am just like wanting to load everywhere. Because it's so quick. That is, it's genuinely amazing to me that this is, wow. Fixed a bug in which arrows and bolts that did not match the type of long-range weapon could be released in certain procedures. Fixed a bug in which the guard boost was reduced in some weapons, were strengthened to the maximum. Alright, I usually, again, another performance mod I really like to do is the lakes. So we're going to kind of move through that water just to show off the performance of the game a little bit further. Just so you could see the difference here. Fixed a bug in which the attributes of weapons could be changed while the inventory had reached its maximum capacity and the ashes of war could not be changed. Fixed a bug that caused Milena, goddess of rot, to have low HP under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that allowed enemies to be attacked from outside the fog in certain areas. Oh, that would have been helpful. I wouldn't say that's a bug. I'd say that's a feature. Not just kidding. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Yeah, okay, but we're gonna bop on the quality mode because again, the quality mode much more demanding. Fixed a bug that allowed enemies to be attacked. Oh, we already did that one. Fixed a bug in online multiplayer where when a boss is defeated in the host world as a cooperative player, the same boss may not appear in your world. Fixed a bug that prevented the battle with the boss god-devouring serpent from progressing under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that prevented hostile NPCs from appearing under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that prevented the event of the NPC Alexander Warrior Jar from progressing under certain circumstances. Fixed an issue where the item Sacred Flask is not restored after destroying a group of enemies under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that under certain circumstances after defeating the boss Star Scourge Radon, the user could not move from the map to the Grace. If you cannot move from the map to the Grace, you can move to the Grace by touching the Grace Star Scourge Radon. Oh, that's a big ugly bug thing. Ugh, man, some of the things in this game are so grotesque looking, I love it. Fixed a bug that prevented found sites of Grace from registering on the map under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that prevented some Graces from being able to be touched when under certain circumstances. I've had that. Fixed a bug that allowed hostile guests to enter boss areas under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that prevented a critical hit from behind from hitting in a hostile multiplayer. Fixed a bug that caused performance to slow down when the Sentry's torch weapon was equipped under certain circumstances. Improved stability of online multiplayer between the PS4 and the PS5, which doesn't really help on the Xbox side of things, but we're reading the patch notes. Improved loading times. Yep. Fixed a bug that the master volume setting was not reflected in some cutscenes. Improved the stability of online multiplayer. Fixed a bug that caused sounds to play differently than expected in some situations. Fixed a bug that caused the player to become inoperable and die in certain circumstances, or certain locations. There we go. Could you not cause issues for my horse? Wow, okay, I'm feeling just a little bit of hostility here. I don't like it. Kind of debating on going and killing this thing. So improve the stability of online multiplayer in general. Fixed a bug that caused sounds to play differently than expected in some situations. Do you not like the big slashes there thing? I'm having such a hard time hitting those. I think I gotta get off my horsey to deliver those death blows, eh? Fixed a bug in some maps that allow players to reach unexpected locations with certain procedures. Fixed some texts. Several other performance improvements and bug fixes. Fixed a bug in which the drawing and hit detection were different than expected in some maps. And then there's some PC notification type things, but that's generally the gist of the update. There was a lot that they added here. They improved a lot of stuff. I'm actually quite happy. Like, as I've been sort of just really gushing over the whole time, the loading times blow my mind. Like, before it was like, yeah, it's not a big deal to, like, go to different places. But now it's, like, not a big deal at all. I feel like I could fast travel anywhere in the world, and I'd just be like, takes 2 seconds, no big deal. I am really, really happy about that. Like, it's just... It's a big improvement to the game. I don't think I can fast travel because there's, like, creatures nearby. But, like, if you've been playing this, and... you know, occasionally you gotta go around the map, right? Like, there's different places to go back to if you need something, and now you can just kind of swap between them with almost effortlessly, I would say, like completely effortlessly. This is one of the, like, a game-changing kind of thing for me, the fact that it literally takes a second or two. But I mean, that is also the whole point of that next-gen loading, is the fact that we're supposed to be able to move between, like, you know, worlds and stuff like that so much faster because we have these new hard drives. So, I mean, they're no me SSD. You get what I'm saying, though, right? We have these improved storage units that will allow us to be able to really do this and get the best out of next-gen gaming. And I gotta say, that is really, really substantial for me, the fact that we can, you know, dip between worlds like that. That is spectacular. And I mean, I can definitely still feel that there's moments where things, like, you know, kind of slow down a little bit. But like I said, if you got the VRR going on, you are down for a treat, I would say, in terms of performance. But for me, it feels like a whole new experience being able to come in here and just, like, whip between places. Like, we're literally going from 8 seconds or higher, you know, down to, like, a few seconds. Like, not even a few seconds, like a handful of... it's crazy. It really genuinely is. I was like, holy, that's snappy. And it's not just, you know, the fact that, hey, between two close spots, it takes seconds. Like, if you're really, really moving between different, like, far, like, swaths of land, it still does not take any time at all. Man, this game's got some gorgeous backdrops. Just absolutely gorgeous. Always blown away by jumping back into this game and just, like, taking a look at the scenery and stuff like that. Just spectacular. And it's a lot easier now that I can kill most things pretty easily. Like, I don't really have too many problems with this kind of stuff. Whoa, have I done this? Sure, let's do it. Why not? It's all about the adventure, isn't it? And the really fast load times. Like, look at that! That is crazy. What is this? This is crazy. Now we're on a new floating island place. Okay, is there like a... is there like a thing here? Like a grace point anywhere? Alright, I've never been on this island thing. I didn't even know you could get to this spot. What is the point of even being able to get to this spot? And we'll also switch again over to the quality mode. That way, when I switch between the spots, you can see that, like, the loading, you know, isn't as impacted by that as well. What is the point of this area? It looks like somebody was fighting something here. Okay. Ugh. Alrighty. I can imagine like a low-level player coming here and just getting absolutely stomped. And I mean, I'm not like a super high level or anything, but you know, I do alright. Come on, I've got like 12 of these health things. I could literally go all day. See, that's, you know, that's the kind of confidence you really want to fight for in Elden Ring. For when it's just like, eh, whatever. So there's no like grace point or anything? How do I get out of here? Do I just like fast travel? I thought there would be more of a grand kind of point to this. I mean, I'm not seeing any sort of like grace points. I'm not seeing anything exciting. It's just kind of like a floating island you can go to. Seems a little lackluster, I guess. Unless I missed a grace point up here. Like, I like to have all these obscure grace points. So the only point in getting here is that you could just like literally fight. Okay, so we got a blood point, and that's it. Oh, there's something here. There we go. So this was the point of coming here. The Pearl Drake Talisman. Okay, what does the sign say? Let there be sleep. Okay. So that was exciting. What did this give me? What does the sign say? The time for Elden Ring. Okay, well that was exciting. Glad we experienced this island. What a weird spot, right? Like, what a genuinely weird spot. Where was that actually with the ruins? The 4 belfries. You know, I don't have like a single like grace point around there. There's got to be a grace point in that spot. I mean, we've gone over the details. Now we're just kind of like showing off the game in case you were wondering, but... Oh, no, I don't want to use that. I wanted to... Yeah, where's the belfries? It's over there. Because it's just kind of like... weird spots that you can end up going is the biggest thing. Shit! Gotta get those 6 points where you can, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know, they've really done some wonderful stuff to improve this game. Like, it feels so upgraded from even when I first played it. Just in terms of, like, performance and, you know, the gameplay mechanics. Like, I wish I would have been able to experience the gameplay a little bit like this when I, you know, first dove into this. It would have been really, really spectacular, actually. What's up, big guys? I don't need to fight them. Like, seriously, I just, like, one-cut these dudes. Ain't no thing. Don't like those dogs, though. They are very annoying. Oh, a rune arc. Wow, okay. Cool. Always the, aquatic jellyfish and stuff. Okay. Feeling a little bit of jellyfish hostility. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, they definitely did a good job with this update, though. Bravo. I just wonder how many more times they're gonna, like, adjust things going forward. Because it's always fun to check out these updates, genuinely. Like, you know, it's good to have an excuse to come back in here, slay some things, ride around, you know, do all that cool stuff. See what they've changed. But it mostly just small little incremental updates to just improve things a little bit more. But you know, once again, I've said this quite a few times, that loading time change is substantial for those that, you know, are moving around in this world, exploring and doing stuff like that is a genuinely big improvement that will do great quality of life things. Okay, did we do that one? I think we did that one. What about this one? Always fun in the world of Elden Ring.